Giving all honor and praise. Hallelujah. I've got somebody on here. Shalom down Israel. Man, I'm tired, man. I almost didn't do this class today. I was about to cancel, but I felt like I would feel guilty if I did. So here we are on another Burnt Toast Tuesday, man. Just finna, hey, this time, I think I got a short one for y'all. So I won't have you up all night because I am tired and I had to definitely try to shorten this video, man. So bear with me. Hopefully I won't have y'all long, but so I don't got as many scriptures I normally have. So I'm gonna try to go through this and get a nice little lesson for this Burnt Toast Tuesday, man, and edify y'all just a little bit more. Some of the stuff y'all should have been hearing. If you're studying, a lot of it you should have been hearing. If not, then take notes. Make sure you reading in your Bibles, going through the Bibles. Don't take my word for anything. Go and look in the Bible yourself. Y'all quit looking at videos, man, and not looking through the Bible when people telling y'all things. Y'all need to be looking it up, checking it out, making sure you learn it for yourself. Don't just take people's words for it. Like I say, don't even take my word for it. Just read the Bible yourself and follow along. And if you have any questions, y'all y'all see it in the description. We got our name, our contact numbers, and stuff like that, man. So y'all can always get in contact with us. Make sure y'all contact us because we're gonna go into Feast of Dedications. We'll be having in a little bit. And that'll be all white with the gold on it. So if y'all want to come down, if you want to come check us out, man, give us a call, email us, let us know what's happening. Press the like button, man, and share the videos with other people, man, so we can spread this word everywhere that it needs to go. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, we need help too. We need help also. Yeah, I know sometimes y'all can't get down here, but you can always share the video. I know sometimes you don't have a camp in your town, but you can share the videos to people who need it and the people you know that's out of the truth and the ones that's in the truth who want more edification. And those that's not in the truth, hey, a lot of times you don't have to tell them. Send them the video. And let the video tell them. So, man, we're about to get started here in a second, man. Hopefully I can get y'all code or somebody to come on here and read for me. Man, it's been a long little day today at the job, at that plantation, man. So I know a lot of us got to go out to them plantations, man, and doing this bull crap that they got us doing. Hey, but guess what? You got to eat. So, men, if you're out there, get to work. Get to work. Don't be sitting at home talking about you're going to go find a job. Men need to be out working, providing for their families, man. All that old lazy stuff, man. Get off your butt, man. Go work. We're going to get into some of that. It's just trying to sell something that's not yours. And that's what is happening right now in Israel, across this world, man. We're trying to sell something that's not even ours. And, man, we're going to start this class off I guess since I ain't got nobody on here to read, let me I read myself. But let's see what we got here. First of all, let's go into the first scripture we're going to go into, man. Hopefully, like I said, I'm going to try to get y'all out of here early. Like I said, I've been tired. That's why the classes started a little late, man. I was trying to, my internet wasn't working right. I had to keep resetting it and everything. So, all that stuff, man. But we here on this Burnt Toast Tuesday, third day of the week. So, hey, let's go get into it. Let's go to Psalms chapter 73. Psalms chapter 73. And we're going to start at 1. Truly, God is good to Israel. But that right there just says a lot. That cuts a lot, and that says a whole lot just from the first few words of this chapter. Truly, God is good to Israel, even to such as are of a clean heart. But as for me, my feet were almost gone. My steps had well nigh slipped. And this is David speaking, boy. He said, man, look, I almost slipped. My feet was almost gone. I almost slipped. Baraka, all praises. Hana, Officer Yaakov's wife. Hey, y'all praises. Glad to see y'all up in the building. Where is Yaakov at anyway? Tell him to come on. But, man, listen to what David is saying, man. Listen to how he is. Very careful with what he's saying. Truly, God is good to Israel, even such as are of a clean heart. But as for me, my feet were almost gone. My step had well nigh slipped. And a lot of times we know we be almost about to slip. Sometimes we be lazy. Sometimes we, man, gotta go do this. Sometimes you gotta come out from, you want to go kick it. Sometimes y'all be wanting to go eat on that Thanksgiving and all those other things. But man, almost about to slip. David almost did the same thing. Oh, praises. Okay. No, sir. I'm glad. Oh, yeah. All right. All righty on the road. That's a good thing. Glad you're out there working. Driving them big truck. I'm a big truck driver. But it says, for I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked. See, a lot of times we look at and see how things are going on in the world, and sometimes it don't seem like your condition doesn't change. So you'll sit there and you start looking at everybody getting stuff around you. You're like, man, hold on. Is this truth worth it? Well, should I just go back and sue? I was doing good when I was in the world. The Bible said, hey, the children of the dark are wiser than the children of the light. Because a lot of times we get in the truth and we feel like, what can I do? But when you was in that world, you were hustling and moving, getting things together, doing this, doing that. Then you got the truth and you got, oh my goodness, well, my hands are ashy. So then you got in this truth and all of a sudden y'all don't know how to move. Y'all don't know how to react. It's like sometimes you sit up there and you dance. That even let me know when you're dancing. When y'all dancing at the feast days, don't want to dance, don't want to move. You're scared to dance. Somebody might say this, somebody might say that, and then, but you was in that world. You ain't worry about who was looking at you. So you was had the walls sweating. When you was in that world, then y'all get in the truth, and all of a sudden, I don't want to do nothing. I can't move. I'm stuck right here, and I don't want nobody to think like this of me. I don't want nobody to think like that of me. Do y'all see when I'm out? I don't care how you think. I'm gonna be me, and I'm gonna be who the Most High God told me I am. Yeah, that's a good one right there, Don. In fact, we'll get that one right quick. Let me go back there before I go on in this. Let's go to the Psalms 37. Psalms 37. In verse 1. Fret not thyself because of evildoers, Don't worry about them evildoers. Neither be thou envious against the workers of iniquity. Don't be worried about it. Don't be wanting what they want. That's a good one, Don. That's a good precept. Y'all make sure y'all mark that down. That's a good one for that. So, because you can put them together, because it's just going to say this again. It says, for I was not envious at the foolish. In fact, let me write that down too. That's a good thing about getting a new Bible sometimes, man. It makes you go back through your Bible and start redoing all the stuff over again. But look, it says, for I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked. We back at Psalms now, 73. I just read Psalms 37 and 1. This precepts with that. You can use those two together when you're trying to bring these things out. So it says, for there are no bands in their debt, but their strength is firm. There are no bands in their debt, and their strength is firm. They love this world, man. They believe everything going on. They love everything going on. And look at our people like that, man. Look on social media. Our people don't want to hear the word of God. Everybody looking at everybody's stars on TV. Even now, they ain't even what they call stars. I don't call them that. But the so-called stars and the so-called now reality TV stars or whatever they got them, man. And that's what everybody looking at now. Everybody basing their life, even these women basing their life off of something that they see on YouTube. And half the stuff that you see on YouTube, you remember when you was on YouTube and in the world, half your Facebook profile fake. Yeah, everybody, if you look at fake, man, everybody got all the money. But that's funny how everybody got all this money, but we always broke. But boy, when you look on Facebook, we rich as a mug, boy. It's cheesing like a mug with somebody else's money. And all kind of stuff. Get one little check, boy, they go cash that mug. They be like, man, oh no, give me all 20s. So you can make it look bigger. And that's what we do, man. We living off of stuff we see, and we going after it. We coveting it. We're gonna get into that. And it says, they are not in trouble as other men. And it seems like, man, they out there, they don't be in trouble. They kicking it. They ain't having no problems. They chasing money, because it's all everything's about. Get the bag, get the bag, get the bag. Everybody out there chasing money, thinking, oh, their life is hunky-dory. Neither are they plagued like other men. And then they got the money, they going to get that good food. You know, while we sitting up here struggling on this old nasty GMO food that they give us. And we sitting up there looking at it like, dang, man, he look healthy. Because he can eat. Therefore, pride can pass it about as a chain. So now it'll bring that pride on you. You be like, man, I don't like being like this. So you start going down, like you start thinking about to do some slipping now. You're about to do some slipping because you're looking at that like, say, man, dang, man. He said, about as a chain. Violence covered them as a garment. But they see the violence. See, think about getting that money. Like even when they was in a dope game, violence come with that. These people right now you see on these TVs, violence come with that. All of them sacrifice something, man. You got people sacrificing their mothers, fathers. And these are rich cats. All these rich cats you thinking all this, that's why I'm be tripping off them in the NBA. That's probably why I didn't even make it when I had my NBA dream. I had a plan. I was going to go to the NBA for 5 years so I can get my picture, and I was done. I wasn't going to waste my life playing basketball. I was already getting tired of it. See, but when you get all your everything, because you just want to be a star, you want to make that money, you want to be known, you want that, you want the world to love you. I didn't care for the world to love me. I didn't care for it. But those are the people we look up to. The people who care, who's supposed to be opposite of what you are. They bound. They got covenants on them, man. And it's not right, man. So look, their eyes stand out with fatness. They have more than heart could wish. But they got a lot of money. They are looking big. Yeah, I get that. Give me that. Yeah, give me that. Yeah, give me that. And you just sitting there like, damn. All you got in your pocket is $2. And you hope nobody asks for none of that. They are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression. They speak wickedly. They look at the oppressed. They be like, man, ain't no oppression. How many black people have you heard on these things? We not oppressed. Every time they get a little down, they not oppressed. Our own people, they ain't oppressed. I don't see no oppression. Because now they ain't even thinking about their own people no more. They're thinking about themselves and they're looking at the world and trying to be like, say, man, we ain't no oppressed. I can go get this bag. Yeah, you can go get the bag. It's consequences come with getting that bag too, though. But look, that's what they do. He said they are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression. They speak loftily. And the people that you going out there looking at, they don't care about you. You, no matter how much money you get, you still look oppressed to them. You still are the oppressed. I'm going to oppress him. Ask Kanye. He's dealing with billions of dollars. He was happy as all I do, boy. That money went quick. Fire. Stop all that. Immediately. Knocking down the knives, man. But that's who you're looking up to. That's who you want to be like. So we be chasing after all that. Therefore, his people return hither. Hold on, Salaki. Verse 9. They set their mouth against the heavens and their tongue walking through the earth. They don't care about God. Oprah Winfrey, that's what she said. She don't believe in no God. She a fool. That's what the Bible says. Psalm 14:1. Shalom, Agam, Renard, all praises. Dexter, all praises. Odetta, got them all up in the building. S. Younger, all praises. But man, they set their mouth against the heavens and their tongue walking through the earth. Man, they be just running their mouth. I don't need God. Now, our people who always needed God, Yahweh, now all of a sudden, we don't need him. We go do it our own. We got a mindset of Esau. I don't need him. I'm a hunter. Now we think we hunting. And if you ever, you be better be very careful to go hunting with a white man. You remember the president shot his own friend. So you think you finna go on a hunting trip? So you gonna be the one hunting. We're gonna give you, go ahead, we're gonna give you about 30 minutes to get on and running. They looking for good game. You Negroes is fast. You running 4.3 and a 4.2. You make good game. You got a mind you can hide. They love that. But you would go hunting with him. You want to be with him. You think you like him. They ain't caring about you. In the verse 10, therefore his people return hither, and waters of a full cup are wrung out to them. And they say, how do God know it? And is there knowledge in the Most High? How you got to even question that? How do God know? He sits on high. But see, when we trying to chase something, that means we trying to be like God, because that's what they trying to be like. That's what the world is trying to be like. They want to be. They looking for. It ain't even just so much money no more. It's hey, they need to get. Hey, I need likes. I need attention. Pay attention to me. For what? You ain't doing nothing. Everybody's on there now. Gotta make some, like gotta do YouTubing it up, make it everybody chasing the bag. Israelites putting in work on a daily basis, boy, to get so many likes, boy. We gotta. It's what you gotta do for our people to come to the Most High God. But if we was talking about anything else, if I was talking just like them other little Fresh and Fit and all these other little old stations that talking about the women with like blah 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 back and forth and not giving no scriptures, just with their opinion, everybody I have 100,000 likes and 1 million followers per video. It's crazy. But when you're talking about just talking about God, man, everybody don't want to hear that. Then they question this. They don't have. And they say, how do God know? And is there knowledge in the Most High? Behold, these are ungodly who prosper in the world. They increases in riches. That's the ones that prosper in the world. These rich cats. Give a damn about no God. God don't know. But then they think they get away with it. They be trying to be slick with it. Then when they get a little award or they on TV or they get a new contract, first thing they say, I want to thank God. No, the devil gave you that one. Hey, God gonna bless you when you against him? Makes no sense. Makes no sense. Let's drop down to verse 18. Surely thou didst set them in the slippery places. Thou carriest them down into destruction. We on a slippery ground here in the world, man. That's why we need to get to the point where we need to walk straight and narrow. Anything outside this straight and narrow, man, is a slippery ground. And you might fall. You might fall. But you know how some of us are. Even though it's slippery, we try to be careful. I said that same thing. I had washed my dang old towels in my bathroom. And I was like, man, I'm not putting a towel down on the floor. And then I realized when I got out the shower, I didn't have a towel. So I said, man, let me go walk over here to get a towel. Took that step right out that bathtub. Did the splits, did the somersault. Man, I fell all over that dang on bathroom. Pulled everything down over there. Instead of just doing what I was supposed to have been doing, putting something down, I didn't do that. I was unwise. And that's what happens when you going and messing into the world. You on slippery ground. That's silicone you walking on. That's ice you walking on. Mess around and slip and fall and bust your head wide open. That's what I did, boy. Growing all hurt, wrist hurt. I didn't even know how I felt. All I know, I done pulled a lot of stuff down. Stuff on the other side of the bathroom came down. I don't even know how I did that. But that's what happened when you go into that world. You're going to be falling, man. You ain't even going to know how you feel. You ain't going to know how you got way over there. Why that knocked down? Why your family gone? Because you went off this narrow path. Man, you sliding all over the place. This ain't no ice rink, Negro. It's your life. It's your life. Let's go to Exodus chapter 18 and verse 21. Book of Exodus chapter 18 verse 21. Moreover thou shalt provide out of all the people able men such as fear God, men of truth, hating covetousness, and place such over them. This is what the Most High God gonna place over these other nations. Not y'all that covet, they want to come back. Covet, want to come back. I'm gonna get in the world. I'm gonna be back. You on a slippery slope. As soon as you take that step right outside this narrow path, you on a slippery, dangerous slope. Very slippery. Let's go to Zechariah 12 and 1. No, I'm sorry, Salaki. Let's go to Psalm chapter 10. Let's go to Psalm chapter 10. And we're going to go to 10, and we're going to start at verse Psalms chapter 10, and we're going to start at verse 3. And it reads, "For the wicked boasted of his heart's desire, and blessed the covetous, whom the Lord abhorreth," meaning the Lord hated. But the wicked, they boast of their heart's desire. They boast of these things that they getting in this world. They boast of it. I got this, I got that. I'm getting the bag. Everybody like me. I got 100,000 followers. I got 2,000. That's what people saying now. Look, like they're supposed to make them dangerous. I got 1 million followers, so you better leave me alone. Bun B was saying that. Look now, you need to watch out because I got over 800, 500,000 followers. So the hell what? Now, if you videotape me, you got 500,000 followers. Watch how I make 500,000 followers. I'm going to cuss you out to your 500,000 followers. Or to your 1 million followers. You going to hurry up and turn the camera off. You put it on me, talking about your followers. I got 100,000. I love it. You go, bring it on. I'm going to make you look like a fool in front of your 100,000 followers. And that's what a lot of them do. That's why they don't even want to tape when them people be on the streets no more. You see them tape them. They'll pull out their camera. Then they get to getting busted up. Then all of a sudden, that camera will be put right back in their pocket. Oh, you don't want to put this on video, huh? You don't want to put that on video. Yeah, we ain't doing that. Don't want to do that. Let's stay in Psalm. Let's go to 119. Psalms is so much information. Biggest book. 119, and we're going to start at verse 36. "Incline my heart unto thy testimonies, and not to covetousness." That's what we want to be asking for. Man, Father, man, make my mind, my mind in a place of your testimony in this Bible, and not to covetousness. Because if you start thinking, boy, that's like a lot of times when you be thinking, boy, I know half of you did it already. I know all of y'all did it. When you, even though you know you ain't gonna win the lottery, but boy, you up there dreaming about everything you gonna do when you win it, if just so happen you win it. Man, y'all done bought every goddamn thing in y'all head. Y'all done bought it all, boy. Y'all done built every building. Y'all done bought, I'm gonna live, you done picked out the place you gonna live. You done bought new clothes. But boy, good thing the Most High kept you down to earth, because now you ain't got none of that. Good thing he did. Y'all should praise the Most High you didn't win the lottery. That should be the prayer. I'm glad I didn't win that lottery, boy. Yeah, because you'd have been gone out this truth. Why the Most High ain't gonna bless you now? You better wait and be patient, get your thing and do what he say do to get this good reward. Lottery ain't nothing. True, if you did win the lottery, that's when the money gonna be gone there. You're gonna have $1 million. How much you win? Now they ain't gonna have $1 billion sometime now. You got 936,487,233 pieces of toilet paper. Because that's all it's going to be when you do win the lottery. Money ain't going to be worth nothing no more. Let's go to Isaiah chapter 57. Isaiah chapter 57. And we're going to start at verse 17. And it says, "For the iniquity of his covenant was I wrought, and smote him, and hid me, and was wrought. And he went and frowardly in his way of his heart." In the way of his heart. That's what these people doing. We coveting because now we want what they got. We looking at them. We looking at them all the time. Ooh, they got it. He got it. Ooh, look at them houses. So them houses, man, they might be full of ghosts. Who knows? Just be happy with what you got. If you got an apartment, be happy with that. Until the Most High bless you with something else. But boy, we be looking at everything on there. And our people go out and kill for it. We'll kill you for that. We kill our own for stuff that ain't even ours anyway. We'll kill for it. Tell me when let me know when they put your face on that dollar bill. Instead of that old wrinkled ass man they be putting on them. All these slave owners, all the haters. And you run out here and kill somebody to get a goddamn picture of a goddamn your oppressor. I got 1 million of these. See, $1 million faces, $1 million worth of pictures of some wrinkled ass white man who lied. But that's what we go get. That's what we chase. That's what we love. Let's read that. Let me read that one more time. For the iniquity of his covenants was I wrought, and smote him. Killed that nigga. I hid me and was wrought, and he went on frowardly in his way of his heart. I smote him. I knocked him across his goddamn head, and he went on the way of his heart. Our people would do that, boy. Will knock you out, nigga, for your money. Will knock you out for some likes. They got people running around on videos, going and hitting people, jumping people, so they can post it. So they can be in jail talking about, see, nigga, look what I did when I was in the world. I don't know this. They don't even care about the consequences no more. It's crazy. It's crazy. Let's go to 1 John. You know what this is? 2 and 15. First John chapter 2 and verse 15. John's go out fast. You get on the third one right quick. 1 John chapter 2 verse 15. He said, love not this world, man. Love not the world. Love not this world. Not the world of Israel, this world. And the way it's run, the way it's operated. That's all they do. Advertise. Sell. You can't even watch nothing on your telephone. You want to watch a video? Boom, hold on, wait a minute. Don't you want to buy this? Before you look at this movie, don't you want to buy this? Before you watch that video, don't you want to buy this? That's all they do. And the Bible says, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. So I know sometimes y'all be liking all that stuff. We even like this old fake football they got going on now. Them sports is all they design. It ain't no more. That's why I watch college football. It ain't even college. I'm sure they can control that. You better off going to watch a Pee Wee game. Because all that stuff is entertainment to distract you from the stuff that they trying to do. Just like the gladiator was done. When the king was mad, or the king, everybody was going at the king and was going at the king, what did the king do? He gave them games, the gladiator games, to distract you from the real problem. So when you're talking about the president, or you talking about the economy, or you talking about the stuff that's on the news, guess what? We got to have the distraction. Sunday night football, Monday night football, Thursday night football, Sunday all day football, Saturday all day college football. Keep them distracted. Keep them out of the Bible. Keep them into the sports. Every time football over with, here basketball. Basketball over with, track and field, then baseball. Year round. Go keep you busy. Keep your mind busy at all times. All praises, Ezra. Let me know when you get there. At all times, man. Go keep you busy. Keep you distracted. The Negroes, why you think they paying these Negroes all this money? Good distraction. So now, even if they ain't playing, guess what you're talking about? Now you're talking about their salary. You're right, Nebula. Keep us killing time. Like a Public Enemy used to say, we watch Channel Zero. We watch Channel Zero. It don't matter what you got it on. Channel Fox. NBC, CBS, CNN, all of them, Channel Zero. Now you're right, Baraka. It's yearly sports and yearly pagan holidays to keep us all our minds going. And they over here making lasers now, burning up goddamn whole islands now. And we sitting up here watching the damn Super Bowl, which they already picked the winner already. And then you go in the back. They already know who lost and who won. They got the gambling in front of us. And then, so you really get into it, so you can pretend like you're playing. They got fantasy football. And now they got this team, and you looking at the bottom of the fantasy football thing. And here you are like, ooh, I won you. Man, you ain't did a goddamn thing, man. I don't know how to play fantasy football. I still never got into it because I thought that was the dumbest goddamn thing. That's for the people who don't know how to, ain't an athlete, never got in the field. I'm going to play some fantasy football. That's why a lot of you men playing video games, because you couldn't play when you was actually playing the sport. But you can tackle a Negro on that damn, what is that? I forgot the name of the damn game. Madden. You can tackle them on Madden 23 though. You can chunk a pass. You can throw a pass on that Madden 23. You good on that son gun. But you can't toss paper in the trash bucket right beside you. Yeah, that 2K, the basketball. You know, half them Negroes can't dribble. Boy, you roll the ball at them Negroes, go to tripping all over the place. But they cold with them games, though. Let me send you that link, out. There you go, Ezra. Hit that link when you can. But like I said, they cold with them games, though. Let me read that. 15. Where we at? Yeah, it says, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, the pride of life, is not of the Father, but is of the world. And we in the world, that's, boy, when you're in the world, think about it, that's all they want now. Lust of the flesh. Everybody boning anything. Boning anything. You right, man. This designed to keep us sleeping. It says, for that is in the world the lust of the flesh, lust of the
Can you
eye,
hear me?
the pride of life. I can hear you. Probably want to turn it up a little bit. Let me make sure. Maybe I gotta turn it up. Yeah, that was me. Yeah, go ahead. Say something.
Or we
1 John chapter 2 and verse 16.
you ready?
Yeah, verse 16. Read that again.
The book of 1 John, chapter 2, and verse 16. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, and the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life, is not of the Father.
It's not of the Father. The lust of the eyes, everything you see, you want. Lust of the flesh, every girl you see or every man you see, you want him or you want her or you want it. Go ahead.
But is of the world.
That's of the world. Go ahead.
Verse 17. And the world passeth away, and the lust thereof. But he that doeth the will of God abideth forever.
This world that they got y'all living in, not this planet, this world is going to pass away. But if you believe in running and chasing out and doing what the Most High God say do, then you'll be around. You're gonna be forever, everlasting life, everlasting life. Let's go to Mark chapter 4. So we're gonna get into some things real quick. Mark chapter 4, and we're gonna start at verse 19.
The book of Mark, chapter 4, and verse 19. In the curse of this world, in the deceitfulness of riches,
Hey, hold
in the
on. It
lust.
says, and the deceitfulness of riches. See, a lot of these riches are deceitful. A lot of times y'all thinking these people got money, they happy. But a lot of them that got money are not happy, y'all. Like they said, more money, more problem. Now you got all that money, you gotta watch your back, because now you got Negroes who ain't got nothing ready to rob you. You gotta watch over your back all the time. You gotta think about where to keep your, you gotta clutch onto your money. You gotta find safe. You gotta find base overseas, because the government will steal the money. The same people you working for will take your money. Go ahead.
In the lust of other things, entering in, choke the word.
Read that again.
In the lust of other things, entering in, choke the word.
And the internet of other things with all this stuff in the world coming in, the sports and everything that you getting into that's not according to this Bible, they'll choke the word right up out of you. That series you watching out, that'll choke the word right up out of you. Gotta keep up, gotta watch all the games, that'll choke the word right up out of you. Gotta play all the videos, that'll choke the word right up out of you. Shoot, that like I said, when we do these lessons, they go to us first. That hit me hard. I'm like, ooh, hold on, what am I doing? Oh, snap. Yeah, sometimes you got to look at this word and sometimes go back and correct yourself. This ain't just for me. See, I mean, ain't just for you. Hey, I'm hit me. That just knocked me across my head. Cause I was watching that whole series. I'll be watching series for a while, and sometimes I can't get at them because trying to get through them. Choking the word out of them, because that's the same time I could have been using that time to get more into this truth, more into this Bible. But I'm all over here, better call Sal. Don't watch that whole thing. I'm like, God dang. When I should have better call your Howard side. Or you better call your Howard. That's what I should have been doing. Did we finish that?
Nah, a little bit more.
Yeah, go ahead.
And it becometh unfruitful.
Hold on. Yeah, I'm going to start a read from the top so they get to everything that was on it.
The book of Mark, chapter 4, and verse 19 from the top. In the cares of this world, in the deceitfulness of riches, in the lust of other things entering in, choke the word, and it becometh unfruitful.
And a lot of times it'll stop y'all from going to tell everybody about the truth because your mind now is on the football game. But you'll talk about the Cowboys or you'll talk about the Rangers or you'll talk about FC Dallas, but then you ain't even talking about the word to the people because your mind is choked out. Now you unfruitful. But see, when you in the word all the time, your conversation be out of the truth, be out of this word. Every time you speak, you be like, oh, that's like such and such. So that's a good way to check yourself. You're like, hey, hold on, why am I talking about this all the time? Then you got to watch who you hanging around if that's all y'all talk about. Is something other than the Bible all the time. I ain't say you got to constantly talk about just the Bible, but at the same time, even when you're dealing with either little things or pretty much anything you're dealing with, your mind be on, oh, man, that's scripture. You be precepting everything you see. And everything you do in Matthew 16:16. Matthew 16:16.
The book of St. Matthew, chapter 16, and verse 16. And Simon Peter answered and said, Thou art the Christ, the Son of the living God.
Hold on. I don't even know if I wanted that one. Nah, let's go. Yeah, we'll go ahead and finish that out.
Verse 17.
Yeah.
Verse 17. And Yahushua answered and said unto
That's not
him,
what I want. Shalaki.
uh-huh.
Go to Matthew 13:22. Let me look at this more.
The book of St. Matthew, chapter 13, and verse 22. He also that received seed among the thorns is he that heareth the word in the cares of this world, in the deceitfulness of riches, choke the word, and
Read
he
that again.
becometh unfruitful.
Read that
Shalak,
again.
verse 22 from the top. He also that received who received seed among the thorns is he that heareth the word in the cares of this world, in the deceitfulness of riches, choke the word.
And if you're going by the cares of this world and watching for the deceitfulness of riches, you choke the word. We know we need money. We know we gotta pay bills. We don't want to be broke all the time, and nobody's telling you that. But your mind shouldn't be all about trying to get money, trying to get ahead, trying to get the bag all the time. I would love a bag, but I would like the kingdom even more. Let's go to Psalm chapter 22. Psalm chapter 22, verse 28.
The book of Psalms, chapter 22 and verse 28. For the kingdom is the Lord's,
Uh-huh.
and he is the governor among the nations.
Uh-huh.
All they that be fat upon the earth shall eat and worship.
Everybody, the Most High created all of this. Even them wicked ass people that's out there that's living in the world, he tell you to come up out of her. All of it's mine anyway. Read.
All they that go down to the dust shall bow before him,
Uh-huh.
and none shall keep alive his own soul.
And none can keep alive his own soul. Most High said that all that world out there that it's all mine. But and he telling you, I told you to stay out of the world. Leave that alone. He's like, I created it, I know what it is. So what you finna what are they finna give you when I'm telling you to stay away from him? What are they finna give you that I can't? But we will chase after that. Cause we looking at them wicked nigga, man. Look at that nigga come, man. That nigga on them 72s. Nigga, he damn near in the clouds, boy. That nigga got some rims on that. And we want it. We want it. But man, you never know what they be doing to get these things. We never know, but we want it. Shoot. Reed, did you finish that? You get to 29, didn't you? Go ahead. 29 again.
Verse 29. All they that be fat upon the earth shall eat and worship.
Mm-hmm.
All they that go down to the dust shall bow before him,
Go ahead.
and none can keep alive his own soul.
None can keep alive his own soul. Because see, that's what the world promised you. We got them people right there stealing body parts, thinking that they're going to live forever. They trying to create eternity. These some girls searching the world still looking for the family youth. And they making it just like the Most High said, yeah, I'll let you say it. I'll give you 100 years. Then look at that queen that just died. So she looked like she was about 1,000, man. God dang it. She was just, what, at 100? 99. Look at that man. That's what they trying to do. They trying to find everlasting life. Barely moving. My daddy got 85. My daddy told me I'm tired, man. I'm ready to go. But here these damn devils are. And here you want to be. They promising you, we can have you living a long time. No, they not. They ain't living a long time. Your name will be forever. No, it ain't. The Most High run it all. Period. No ifs and buts about it. Let's go to Deuteronomy 32 and 39. Y'all know this. Go ahead.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 32, and verse 39. See now that I, even I, am he, and there is no God with me.
Ain't nobody else. It don't matter. Ain't nothing you can do. Ain't nobody else can do nothing else. Ain't no God with him. White man is not a God. Although he want to be, he is not. Read.
I kill.
He what?
I kill.
Most High killed. Read.
And I make alive.
And he the one make alive. Go ahead.
I wound.
He wound. You didn't just get cut. That ain't just no paper cut. God gave the he was the eye. That splinter. Dang it. He did it. Go ahead.
And I heal.
And when you got it out, you didn't that alcohol wasn't there. That didn't heal it. That cleaned it, but it didn't heal it. The Most High healed it. Read.
Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand.
And ain't nobody, not the world, not the system of the world, not no what's them little old thing, them scanning thing, MRIs, not the vitamin that he got, all that. The Most High said, I did that. I do that. Not a pacemaker. None of that. He said, I'll do that, and then can't nobody deliver out my hand. So I don't care what the world promises, what they think what they say they're gonna give you. They can't do it. It cannot be done unless the Most High allows it. It's him. So you better get in touch and keep up with the Most High instead of this world, because the world ain't gonna do nothing but give you that little instant gratification. He said, hey man, like he said, man, what you gotta do, Nabula, is, man, you gotta still teach your children the law, statutes, and commandments. So he said that way when they get old, they will not depart. Hey, they hang out with them. But sometimes you gotta let some people hang out with them and let them go through their own little things. And they'll the Most High and pray the Most High show them who that people are. Because when he write, all he gotta teach, you just keep teaching them, wipe that wiping glass. And he'll realize who that Esau that he hanging out with is. But that's what you got to keep installing in your children, this word, these laws, statutes, and the truth about the Bible. Keep showing them. They're your children. Grow them up in the way that they should go. When they get older, they will not depart from this truth. But let's go to Zechariah 12:1. Told you I ain't gonna hold y'all long today if I can get through these.
The book of Zechariah, chapter 12 and verse 1. The burden of the word of the Lord for Israel, said the Lord, which have stretched forth the heavens and laid the foundations of the earth, and formed the spirit of man within him.
The Most High formed that soul. Then y'all be saying, oh, he sold his soul. He can't sell nothing that ain't his. You go to the pawn shop with stolen goods, you going to jail. You can't sell nothing that ain't yours. And that's what our people doing. And they taking these oaths from these other people and hoping just to gain this stuff in the world. And I sold my soul. No, you didn't. It wasn't yours to begin with. It ain't yours to sell. You cannot do nothing with it, and he can't even get it. You just losing money. Although he promising you to gain money, you're just losing money. You wasted your money. I sold my soul. No, you ain't sell nothing. You ain't sell nothing. You sold something, but it wasn't your soul. Promise you that. Most High said, that's mine. You can't sell that. I own that. Let's go to Ecclesiastes 12. And we're going to start at 4.
You said what verse?
Verse 4.
The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12, and verse 4. And the doors shall be shut in the streets.
And the doors shall
When
be
the
shut in the, hold on. The doors
Shalaki.
gonna be shut in these streets. So all that stuff you think you finna get in, the doors about to be shut. They finna be shut in these streets. Shalom, Crypto Bricks. Go ahead, now.
When the sound of the grinding is low.
When the sound of the grinding is low, go ahead.
And he shall rise up at the voice of the bird.
Uh-huh.
And all the daughters of music shall be brought low.
That record is about over with. You know how I be hearing at the end of them old records? Then they get to that smooth spot and just, that's where we at. That music about to stop here. It sound good. Till it stop playing, go ahead.
Verse 5. Also, when they shall be afraid of that which is high.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Read.
And fear shall be in the way.
Uh-huh.
And the almond tree shall flourish.
Uh-huh.
And the grasshopper shall be a burden.
Go ahead.
And desire shall fail.
And your desire's gonna fail. Go ahead.
Because man goeth to his long home.
Because man going to his long home, he's about to die. He's going to a long home. Either eternal life or eternal fire. Go ahead.
And the mourners go about the streets.
And the mourners going about the street crying. He dead. He gone. But he had so much going for him. He was this. He was that. Go ahead.
Verse 6. Or ever the silver cord be loose.
Uh-huh.
Or the golden bowl be broken.
Uh-huh.
Or the pitcher be broken at the fountain.
Uh-huh.
Or the wheel broken at the cistern.
At the cistern. Even all that. Maybe this ain't working no more. Maybe that ain't working no more. Maybe this ain't working no more. Guess what? Go ahead.
Verse 7. Then shall the dust return to the earth as it
Like
was.
he said, something gonna kill you. Getting that dirt, hey, they gonna be mourning for you. Then now here you go. They gotta put you in that ground. Go ahead.
And the spirit shall return unto God who gave it.
Where's the spirit gonna go?
And the spirit shall return unto God who gave it.
See, that's why you should have spent your time with the Most High God. Because just because you thought you sold your soul, it wasn't yours anyway. It wasn't yours. It's going back to who created it. And we done already read scriptures on that. That's where your spirit going. That's where that soul going, back to one who created it. Devil lying to you. He lying to you. And that's a worldly little thing where they say you sold your soul. Did nobody in the Bible do where they said they had to sell their soul? Because the Bible is the truth. And one thing the Bible knew, you can't sell your soul. It's mine. You got cats volunteering now. Volunteering to be an Illuminati, to sell my soul so I can be famous. Like Drake, that's what his song say. I just want to be famous. I just want to be rich. That I want to be famous. Why? Why would you want to? Man, them niggas can't even go outside. You can't even go pee. You can't go to the mall. You can't do none of that. You can't go to McDonald's. I want to be. Then you're going to get mad when you're famous. A lot of them don't like that. A lot of that look good. That's what I thought I wanted until you got it. Then you got it. Oh, man. I don't want that. Let's go to Leviticus chapter 5. Y'all write this down as a law too, because we ain't sure going to get into this one. I'm going to use it as a law at the end. Leviticus chapter 5.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to start at verse 41. No, verse 4. I'm sorry.
Leviticus 5 and 4.
Yeah, I think that's what I want. Yeah, 5 and 4.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 5 and verse 4. Or if a soul swear, pronouncing with his lips to do evil or to do good.
To do evil or to do good. If you're making a swear, if you're making a promise to do evil or to do good, or listen to me, or to do good. Read.
Whatsoever it be that a man shall pronounce with an oath,
if you
and it be hid from him.
Oath, hold on, wait a minute. I want you to stop at that oath. Read that part again.
Whatsoever it be that a man shall pronounce it with the oath.
With an oath. See, a lot of times they take oaths. When you go into the military, when you become a police officer, you taking an oath, whether it be to do good or to do evil. It didn't say well, that kind of oath is okay in that. If you making a swear to take an oath, read.
And it be hid from him. When he knoweth of it, then he shall be guilty in one of these.
In one of these, and that's right there. It's talking about when you're taking that oath, or like especially when a woman is taking an oath with, and here it is, you taking an oath, swearing, like they make you do when you join. I'm not even gonna call it. I'm gonna call it Masons. When you're joining fraternities, taking these oaths, you can't do those things. You cannot do these things. I had another one, man. I don't know where it was in the same. We're going to read 5.
Who?
Verse 5.
Verse 5. The book of Leviticus chapter 5 and verse 5. And it shall be, when he shall be guilty in one of these things, that he shall confess that he had sinned in that thing.
And you got to confess that you sinned in that thing. But you got to go and tell them, I'm not in this no more. Even making you a way to get up out of that. You don't got to be in that. But see, the people you made an oath with going to try to go on the oath that you made with them. Yeah, you can walk out. But rest assured they're going to try to kill you. But then the thing about it is you need to put your trust right back into the Most High. That's your only escape. That's your only way out. That's the only way you're going to be able to get out of these things. That's the only way you're going to be able to make it out of these things. Let's go to 1 Samuel 8 and 3. 1 Samuel chapter 8 and verse 3.
The book of 1 Samuel, chapter 8 and verse 3. And his sons walked not in his ways, but turned aside after lucre.
After lucre. See, they turn aside for money. Our people turn aside for just a little money. How long did that stimulus package last? Not long. Not long. Some 2 days. Some people might have made a week. I think. I doubt it. It wasn't like they gave you much, but boy, you was ready to go vote, boy. Stimulus. Hell yeah. $1,400. I can't pay rent with the stimulus check. But we were ready, boy. This is what our people did. Read that from the top.
Verse 3 from the top. And his sons walked not in his ways, but turned aside after lucre. It took bribes. It excuse me. It perverted judgment.
And that's what our people in Israel, our churches, they pervert judgment. They ain't finna tell you that you in sin. They gonna shit. You want me coming to church next week? And we got people in Israel who got camps doing the same thing. For money, all of a sudden change their whole doctrine. Otherwise, man can't come in. All this stuff. But now, I need the money. Yeah, because the Most High cut you off for going against him. Let's go to Titus chapter 1. Y'all should know that because they got all them T's in a row. First and Second Timothy, Titus, Thessalonians, Timothy, Titus, all them T's is right there. So just look for the T's. Go ahead. 1 Timothy chapter 1, verse 10.
You said 1 Timothy?
I'm sorry.
I thought you said Titus.
Titus. I don't know why I said Timothy because I passed by and started talking about it. My bad. Titus 1 and 10. I'm right at it.
The book of
Go ahead.
The book of Titus, chapter 1 and verse 10. For there are many unruly and vain talkers and deceivers.
Boy, it's a whole lot of mouthpieces out there. That can run their mouth all day talking about nothing. Go ahead. And they will deceive you too. Go ahead.
Especially they of the circumcision.
Especially the ones in Israel. Especially the southern kingdom. Read.
Verse 11. Whose mouths must be stopped.
Whose mouths must be stopped. And boy, we done hit these last days, boy. Cats done changed their doctrine, saying stuff you be like, man, hold on. They mouth must be stopped. Read.
Who subvert whole houses.
And we seeing it right now. All up in business. People business. Got people doing stuff, man. You need to sell your car and bring that money back. We can be using it for this. You need to do this with your wife. You need to do that with your wife. Or you need to do that with your husband. Or you need to do that with your husband. You need to do that with your kid. All up in the business now. Subverting whole houses. Go ahead.
Excuse me, somebody calling me. uh, teaching things which they ought not.
Teaching things they shouldn't be teaching. Christ didn't do no miracles. Stuff you shouldn't be teaching. Alexander the Great was a black man. Teaching stuff you shouldn't be teaching. Lying. Go ahead.
Shalaki. For filthy lucre's sake.
For money. For money. Since your lights fell off on YouTube, you got to come up with something magnificent, something that other people ain't doing, something extraordinary. I got to get these lights up. I got fame. Hey, man, I need attention. Why think a lot of women be on TikTok that's telling their whole story? For what? Then wonder why you got all them damn problems at the house. You got everything online. Then you mad when they don't give you the right attention. When they got something to say about you. Get off my page. It ain't your page. You ain't did no programming.
Can you hear me out?
Yeah, I hear you. I was just reading what my brother was saying on him. But then that's what all people do. We're not looking for attention. They'll put some of the craziest stuff on them. Then when you respond, man, then they fussing at you because you didn't respond the way you want. Well, you shouldn't have put it on the damn internet. Then what's so bad? It want all good attention. Nothing to correct it. I don't want to hear nothing good. I just need people to agree with what I'm putting out here. And it'd be the most stupidest crap. What's wrong with me shaking my ass in the middle of the street with a two-piece on? What's wrong with it? I'm trying to get a husband. No, you're not going to get a husband. You'll get something, but it won't be a husband. Let's go to 1 Peter 5:2.
The book of 1 Peter, chapter 5 and verse 2. Feed the flock of God, which is among you, taking the oversight thereof, not by constraint, but willingly.
It says, feed the flock of God which is among you, taking the oversight thereof, not by constraint, but willingly. You should be in this truth. You should be wanting to get out there and tell the world this truth because you willingly want to do it. Not because somebody told you. Captain don't got to tell you to go do this. Bishop don't got to tell you to go do this. Sister Mary ain't got to tell you to go do this. Brother Tom ain't got to tell you to go do this. You should be wanting to go do this. He said, how do you brothers feel about the current event going on in Israel? There's prophecy. And both of them go ahead and they can go ahead and knock each other off for all I care. Because first of all, it ain't neither one of them. So, hey, it's prophecy. Somebody got to knock them down. Somebody got to start this thing. And let's start this thing off right. We got the Israelites in the house tonight. Go ahead. Read.
Not for filthy lucre, but of a ready mind.
But of a ready mind. But of a ready mind. You ain't supposed to be doing this for money. You ain't supposed to be doing this for money. You should be ready to do this without nothing. I don't need a dime. Brothers want to go down, we can go anywhere. Let's go. You ain't got to pay me. Hey, if you ask me, I'll pay to go there to go and teach. Hold on one sec. Let me see.
You want that 3?
No, you can go ahead.
Verse 3. Neither as being lords over God's heritage, but being examples to the flock.
Neither of being lords over God's heritage, but being examples unto the flock. See, that's the thing about some of our people. We want to be lords over God's heritage. God had called me to gather Israel together. No. This spirit is one going around gathering us together. You ain't going to be able to do it. And I heard that. I don't even want to go on to who I heard it from. I heard that out of a leader's mouth. And the Bible's strictly telling you that. They want a lord over Israel. Some of these people in the truth want a lord over Israel. We the only one got the truth. That's a lie. That's a lie. And I wish I quit saying that dumb stuff. But God showed me stuff that he don't show everybody else. That's a lie. Stop all that damn lying. What you lying at? So let's go to Ecclesiastes, not Ecclesiasticus. Ecclesiastes, back over here. Let's go to 7 and 12. Let's start getting into a little meat right quick. I don't even know. Depends on where you at. If this is even meat or not. Ecclesiastes 7 verse 12.
The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7 and verse 12.
11.
Started who?
11.
The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7 and verse 11. Wisdom is good with the inheritance, and by it there is profit to them that see the sun.
Wisdom is good with an inheritance. By them is a profit in that. When you get the knowledge of God, there's a profit in that. So don't be trying to throw God away to go get this stuff in the world. Because I promise you, there ain't nothing in the world that the Most High is not going to give you in the kingdom that's going to be greater than anything that you had. Even if you get it here, it ain't going to last. Even if you get it here in captivity, they still look at you as a nigga. You just a rich nigga. Read.
Verse 12. For wisdom is a defense.
Wisdom is a defense. See, when we got this word of God and we go in and these law, statutes, commandments, it's a defense. It stops us from going into that world, from riding on that slippery slope and that slipperiness, from veering off this narrow path. That wisdom keeps us there on the narrow path. Read.
And money is a defense.
And money is a defense. Because money can get you a lawyer. Money can get you some medicine. Money can get you food. So nobody's telling you not to go and go get money. That shouldn't be your focus, to go out and try to get rich and leave God behind. Read.
But the excellency of knowledge is that wisdom giveth life to them that have it.
And the wisdom give life to them that have it. If you was fool when you ain't had no money, what makes you think you're gonna be smart and educated and sophisticated because you got some money? You're just gonna be a rich fool. That's all. You ain't finna improve yourself. Let's stay in Ecclesiastes, go to chapter 9. Now chapter 10. In verse 19.
The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 10, and verse 19. A feast is made for laughter, and wine maketh merry.
A feast is made for laughter. Hey, it's all right, good to have that feast. Eat good. Get you drinking some wine. Little strong drink. Get you a little, make yourself merry. Go ahead.
But money answereth all things.
Money answereth all things, though. See, we've been taking the word of God and thinking we just about to hate money, you know? Most High said, I created that too. So it answers a lot of stuff. That's why I created it. We was the masters at money. They came out of caves. Only thing they could trade amongst themselves was a bigger juniper root. I'll trade you this root for that root. Why you want this one? You got 2 black spots on that one. That's a little more rotten. I like when they rotten. That's all they had. So don't trip and say, I ain't not nobody telling y'all money can just don't go looking for money. But we're gonna get to a lot of this other stuff though. Let's go to stay in Ecclesiastes. Let's go back one chapter to chapter 9. And we're gonna start at 10.
The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 9 and verse 10. Whatsoever thy hand findeth to do, do it with thy might.
Well, if your hands, you got a talent that you use, and everybody got a talent, although we don't like using our hands no more. We only use our hands nowadays for jacking off in video games. When it comes to working, we don't want to use that. We trying to go to work and do nothing. But he said, if whatever you find your hands to do, if you got that talent, he said, do it with all your might. Because a lot of times that talent be in us and we be looking for money. How come I can't get across here? I've got to go get that job. It's right there in your hand. But you got to put in the work. It's right in your hand. Your money in your hand. So you can go build any house you want to build if you go and use the talent that the Most High God gave you and use your hands and do some building and do some work with them. Instead of digging in your butt with them all the time and sniffing it. Yeah, it's funky. It smells just like, your hands smell just like what you just flushed. Read. That's on 10?
Well, yeah. For there is no work.
Yeah, go ahead.
For there is no work, nor device, nor knowledge, nor wisdom in the grave.
Go ahead.
Whither thou goest.
He said, ain't no knowledge, ain't no wisdom in the grave. So he said, man, when you got a talent right now, you need to use that talent, work with them hands, and create what you got to create. Because you can't wait till y'all mama's dead. Then you finna, ain't nothing. You ain't going to be able to do that in the grave. You better use that talent now. What you hiding it for? Do I have to put in a little parable about the man who put his one talent up? Yahushua took that from him and gave it to the man who gave away 10, who collected 10. And here we do, man. We always trying to. That's why he said, man, the people, the children of the world is wiser than the children of the light. Why? Because one thing about the people in the world, when they want something, they go get it. When we want something, we gotta hold on. Let me say, can I touch that? Can I? You think I can do that? Well, if you read your Bible, you know what you can and cannot do. Then get your butt out there and put your hands to work and work some. I didn't say twerk some. I said work some. And let's go to 15. Go to verse 15.
The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 9 and verse 15. Now there was found in a poor wise man. Shalaki, let me read that again. Now there was found in it a poor wise man. And he by his wisdom delivered the city.
A poor wise man, by his wisdom, he delivered the city. See, watch this, read this. I want y'all to see something. Read.
Yet no man remembered that same poor man.
Hold on. Start at 14.
Oh, yeah. Verse 14. The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 9 and verse 14. There was a city, a little city, and few men within it. And there came a great king against it, and besieged it, and built great bulwarks against it.
Built great walls against it. Go ahead.
Now there was found in it a poor wise man.
A poor wise man was in the wall. He besieged the city. And there's a poor wise man in the city. Go ahead.
And he by his wisdom delivered the city. Yet no man remembered that same poor man.
He delivered the whole city. Everybody forgot about it. See, we got work to do. There ain't nobody finna give you gotta stand up and congratulate you for doing it. So you ain't gotta be worried about what me ain't gonna do, because the Most High is the one gonna bless you. This man delivered the whole city. Ain't nobody even thinking about it, because he poor. We the poor. But see, nobody want to hear the word from the poor, but they rather hear Kanye, Nick Cannon. Nick ain't got time for y'all. He making babies. He hoeing all over the place. Kanye ain't got time. He got to go worry about that other gal. Read.
Verse 16. Then said I, wisdom is better than strength.
What is?
Wisdom is better than strength.
So a lot of times, even then, some of us trying to go get these women, we got to go to the gym trying to get the biggest nigga in the gym. Just can't put her arm down trying to. And that's ugly. Wisdom is better than strength. Go ahead.
Nevertheless, the poor man's wisdom is despised.
Even though he's wise, he delivered the city. But even they despise him because he's poor. And they look at the strong man. And that's how we do. We look at who running everything. The so-called white man. So we want to be like him. Read.
And his words are not heard.
And his words are not heard. We out there all day, man. People don't want to hear us, but that ain't gonna stop us. And that's what people say about. Well, you ain't pulling them in. That ain't my job. He ain't tell me to come out here and sit out there and make them feel good. He told me to come out here and preach his word to them. Tell them what thus say the Most High God. Period. Ain't no ifs, ands, buts about it. I ain't beating around the bush. I'm not looking for you to like me. Give a damn if you like me or not. Sometimes I don't even like me. So you think I care if you don't? Was that it on that? You went to 16? Yeah, that was it. That was it. Let's go to 2 Maccabees, chapter 10, verse 20. I was tired when I first started. Now I got fired up. I'm ready now.
10 and 20.
Yeah. 2 Maccabees, chapter 10, verse 20.
The book of 2 Maccabees, chapter 10 and verse 20. Now they that were with Simon, being led with covetousness, were persuaded for money.
What was first? Well, say that again. Read that again.
Verse 20 from the top. Now they that were with Simon, being led with covetousness, were persuaded for money.
They was persuaded for money. And see, that's what a lot of times we get caught up, man. Money, money, money. Money, money, money. We get caught up. Go ahead.
Through certain of those that were in the castle. It took 70,000 drachms. Drachms. Shalaki. It took 70,000 drachms. And let some of them escape.
And see, that's what happened with our people, man. But they give us that money, but we don't talk about the white man now. Don't talk about the white man now. Soon we get some money, then all of a sudden, hey, we need to let the past go. They ain't gonna let it go, but all it took was you, hey, you don't even know what a drachm is, but god dang it, you want one. Give me some. 70,000? Yeah, I take them. Nigga drop you 70,000 pennies. You be, hey, don't talk about him. Don't talk about him. And that's what we do, boy, for a little change. Go ahead.
Verse 21.
Go ahead.
But when it was told Maccabeus what was done, he called the governors of the people together and accused those men that they had sold their brethren for money.
Sold them for money. Sold them for money. Go ahead.
And set their enemies free to fight against them.
And set it for 70,000 drachms. Sold them out for money, man. That's what our people do with each other. We're telling everybody, boy, they give us enough money. And it don't take much for us. We so broke, man, we don't take much for it. You say $5,000, man, we telling on everybody. It don't cost us much to buy us off. It don't cost much to buy us off. Negroes is doing hits for 10 grand, $5,000, $2,000. Killing the man. It don't take much. But when a white man hire another white man, boy, that plan, them something going, they get 50 to 100,000 automatic, easy. But it don't take much. One of my homeboys got killed over $10. $10. Don't cost much. Don't take much to bribe us. Let's go to Zechariah chapter 10. 10 verse 9. That's why y'all be getting them old crazy people coming down there want to come against the camp. It don't take much to bribe us. It don't take much to send a scoff over there. It don't take much to come over there and hate. The more they hate, the more they get. The more sit over there by the time they do all that, run down the street, get $20, $25 to talk bad about their own brothers, about their own people who try to tell them they're the greatest on the planet. God loves you and not them. Go ahead.
The book of Sirach, chapter 10 and verse 9. Why is earth and ashes proud?
Why earth and ashes proud? Go ahead.
There is not a more wicked thing than a covetous man.
There is not a more wicked thing than a covetous man. What you proud to have? You got the biggest boat. Nigga, you scared of the water. I got a pool in the backyard. You can't swim. Read.
For such a one setteth his own soul to sale.
Yes, for such a one, he setteth his own soul to sell. He think he finna sell his soul. I sell you out, me. Mama, I sell you. Daddy, I sell you. Child, I sell you. Read.
Because while he liveth, he casteth away his bowels.
While he living, he cast away his bowels. He been over getting it in the back. Shaquille O'Neal. Everybody you see on TV. All your rappers. Snoop Dogg doing the Corona commercial. He's showing you the signs that went up his bowels. Sucking on Coronas. He's showing you. They gave up their bowels. Negro, you wasn't a good rapper with that Snoop Dogg and Dogg when you was in the game. Man, they still got you on TV. You're 6'6", weighing 72 pounds. The hell you on TV for? You ain't trying to show with us. But don't quit wearing muscle shirts. Quit wearing them muscle shirts, man. You ain't got it like that. Just because that white man done told you great, we see you. Nigga, we're trying to be strong. Looking like Urkel little brother. Man, go ahead. That gave
Verse
up
10.
that what was that? That's what happened. Read that again.
Verse 9 from the top.
I'm making up some stuff. Read it.
Verse 9 from the top. Why is earth and ashes proud? There is nothing more wicked than a covetous man.
These people can be so covetous. These people can want so much of the world. So much of the world. Read.
For such an one set his own soul to sale.
They set their soul to sale. Go ahead.
Because while he liveth, he casteth away his bowels.
Yep, and you're right about that. Well, I'm going to get that one that your brother just brought out. Crypto Bricks just brought that out. Get that Deuteronomy 23:17 right quick.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 23, and verse 17. There shall be no whore of the daughters of Israel.
There shall be no whores, men or women now. Because I know how some of you men think too. You need a little chain. You're going out there and let me see a little penis here and there. Go ahead.
Nor a sodomite.
Nor a sodomite. So these motherfuckers, I'm gonna sell my soul and do some sodomite type of thing and think it ain't nobody gonna know. Man, we got some of the tallest sodomite. We got the tallest sodomite of all nations. We got what's his name? Dwight Howard, Shaquille O'Neal. These 7-foot sodomites, man. They gotta pick them little white boys up. Or half the time, they probably the white boys on top of them. Gotta climb their back of their thigh. Selling their soul for a commercial. And a lacrosse. Nigga, you can't even fit in a lacrosse. She gonna give it up. Go, man, read, go, finish that.
Nor a sodomite of the sons of Israel.
Or the sons of Israel. Now let's go back to 10 and 9, and we're gonna read that again, then we go to the next one. Shalom, Lamar. Praise glad you tuned in. Go ahead.
The book of Sirach.
I don't want people to think I'm just making this up. See, the Most High God know everything. You ain't hiding nothing. Didn't even think this was in the Bible. They thought they were getting away with it. Going to the little party. Why they signed that little contract. Why they rapping now. Why they putting on these dresses now. Go ahead, read it.
The book of Sirach, chapter 10 and verse 9. Why is earth and ashes proud?
Why you proud? What you proud about? Read.
There is not a more wicked thing than a covetous man.
Ain't no more wicked than a covetous man. Y'all want it so bad. Y'all want a teacher so bad. Some of you done got out the pros, but goddamn, you just can't leave that alone. You got to go in. Hey, I want to be on the. I want to announce the game. I want to be on the news. I want to do. I got to keep going. So you got to give up doing what? You got to keep giving it up. You ain't lifting weights for you. You trying to tighten up for him. Read.
For such an one set his own soul to sell.
Uh-huh.
Because while he liveth, he casted away his bowels.
I didn't say that. The Bible knows. He knew about this a long time ago. This ain't nothing new. He said while he liveth, he casted away his bowels. But those are the people we look up to. Why do you think they putting them Negroes in them tight ass goddamn on pants? And they took the pads out of them so they can see their booty more. See the thighs now. They want to see their whole body because they advertising. Sitting up in the goddamn booth and that's all they talking about. Boy, Dak show looking good. And them silver type pants. Dak had a good game. Dak bending over after this game. Yeah, we'll do that another time. Barricade, you can tell them on another thing. Right now, we got a class going. I don't know why they do that. But, like I said, I didn't say this. The Most High, he telling you what's going on behind closed doors. They better not cross my path when I got a microphone on the street. I'm going to try my best to bring it to the Lord, but I'm dang sure going to call like they sing. I'm going to call that out too. Hey, you lying. No, I ain't lying. God ain't lying. You know what y'all doing. You know exactly what's going on. Let's go to Lamentations chapter 4 and verse 12.
The book of Lamentations, chapter 4 and verse 12. The kings of the earth and all the inhabitants of the world would not have believed that the adversary in the enemy would have
Now,
entered
you
into
breaking
the
up,
gate.
dog. You breaking up. I need that clear. You breaking up. Read that again.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. You got
The
an
book of
echo in the background,
Lamentations.
but I ain't got time to stop it right now. Go ahead.
Shalaki. The book of Lamentations, chapter 4, verse
Hold on,
12.
hold on, hold on. Something's going on with your microphone or something. When you speak, it's got a static. You can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, yeah. And Fatty, Ezra is a security guard. He just got off work, man. That's why he got on body armor. He's a security guard. So he's helping me out by reading. Go ahead,
I'm
Ezra.
actually at work. I'm at the job right now.
Oh, he at work, so yeah. Wherever you got it, something just happened with your microphone. It's static in there. Yeah, every time you talk, you can't answer.
Hold on.
Huh? Yeah, I think you just did something.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, that's better.
Cool.
But then just
Book of
did it
Lamentations.
again.
Doing it again? Yeah, I can see it.
Huh?
Yeah, I can see it. Uh,
Yeah, turn it off and then come back on. Probably got to reconnect. Can you do
all
that?
right, cool. Yeah.
All right. And, but while he doing that, I'll go ahead and start reading myself. And we're going to go Lamentations chapter 4, verse 12. We'll see when he gets back. Let me go ahead and do this right quick. Go ahead, Ezra. Whenever you get back, hit the come on, log back in. But Lamentations 4, verse 17. That is not what I wanted. I don't even know. 4 verse 12. That's what I wanted. I'm so used to that 4 verse 17 because we read it so much. The kings of the earth and all the inhabitants of the world would not have believed that the adversary and the enemy should have entered into the gates of Jerusalem. And the thing about that is, a lot of times we don't believe that the enemy is in our gates. They in it. They running it. We don't think the white man controlling nothing that's going on. What about the blacks killing each other? Who you think got us doing that? But the same ones you want to go give your vows to, they in Israel. And they want you. And they like you. Let's go to John chapter 15. And we're going to go to 19. Verse 19. And it reads, if ye were of the world would love his own. See, the world don't love you, man.
Is that better?
Let me hear he speak again.
Is that better?
Yeah, that's better. There we go. That's a lot better. That's right. We had St. John chapter 15, verse 19.
The, the book of St. John, chapter 15 and verse 19. If you were of the world would love his own.
If we was of the world, they would like us. They would be out there dropping money on the concrete, praising us. Man, y'all doing a great job. They ain't doing that. They ain't doing that. Read.
But because ye are not of the world.
Because you not of the world. Go ahead.
But I have chosen you out of the world.
He said he chose you out of the world. The Most High God called you out of this world, man. Sometimes y'all think y'all did this thing. Y'all better quit taking the Most High's credit. I know he called me. Shoot, I was having fun in my sins. And y'all was too. Most y'all better, and then you like, shit, I'm glad he took me out. Because now you looking back and now you learn the truth about what things going on. Now you feel like, oh, I was nasty. Perverted. Read.
Therefore the world hated you.
Therefore the world hated you. That's, y'all be wanting to be accepted. The world don't like you. God called you. That's why the world hates you. Read.
Verse number 20. Remember the word.
Let's go to Jeremiah 22.
Jeremiah 22.
Jeremiah 22 and verse 17.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 22, and verse 17. But thy eyes in thy heart are not, but for thy covetousness.
Your eyes and your mind is not for covetousness. That's not what the Most High God called you out this world to go into. Go ahead.
And for to shed innocent blood.
He didn't have you out. He didn't call you out to be wanting to shed innocent blood. Read.
And for oppression.
Uh-huh.
And for violence.
Uh-huh.
To do it.
He said that ain't what he called you. He said, I didn't call you to do all that. He said, that's what they doing in the world. I called you out of that. I called you out of that. Don't get your mind set like them. Then we talking, we tell you what the Bible say. Even when we talking about we hate Esau, he said it. But we ain't going out killing y'all. We ain't out here to shed no innocent blood. We know it's a time for that. And that ain't got nothing to do with us when it happens. We just supposed to get out here and get our people to bring them back to Christ right now. But don't think, hey, don't kid yourself. Thinking you finna just come and hit all up on us. We supposed to just, we don't do that. All praise, huh?
Solomon, okay. Ezra back now?
Yeah, he back.
Okay, then.
We almost done.
Okay, all right.
Go ahead and stay on.
All right.
But, man, like I said, shoot, he caught us out of this stuff, man. That ain't how we supposed to be anyway. Our mind shouldn't be like that. So if your mind's still like that, you still holding grudge against your brother, man, you might well go on back into the world. The world love they own. You finna get some praises down here if you're doing that. Let's go to Psalms 96. Psalm 96 and 10. I'm gonna get my mic in a minute, Barakaya.
Con. Yeah, I gotta actually get my own mic. That's brother Hosea's mic, man.
Yeah,
so I need to, you know what I'm saying?
I gotta come
right. Con.
Get past this feast of dedication, boy.
I'm telling you.
Gonna have a whole little whole little podcast going on. 96 and 10, let's go.
The book of Psalms, chapter 96 and verse 10. Say among the heathen that the Lord reigneth.
Say that with man. Say that. I want you to say that. Say it. Hit that, man, like you mean it. Don't hit it like you're reading it. Hit it like you mean it. Come on.
I got it. Hey, this is the book of Psalms, chapter 96 and verse 10. Say among the heathen that the Lord reigneth. The world also shall be established, that it shall not be moved. He shall judge the people righteously.
He says, say among the heathen. And then look at what it say, man. That the Lord reigneth, man. You ain't running nothing.
That's right.
Man, how many Negroes you bending over? I don't care how much blood and how many children you sacrificing. You ain't getting this kingdom.
Hey, and I'm gonna
just
in
this kingdom. I don't give a damn what you got going on.
Exactly.
I don't care how much you lying about going out of space. I don't care. I know I'm not fading.
Exactly.
If you don't like how I talk, please. Hey, you're more than welcome to stop that video. You don't know
we got a lot of
stop yelling. I'm not gonna stop yelling. You gotta make me get louder saying that.
I was gonna say, too, we got a lot of scoffers in the chat, and they scoffers and they the damn heathen, really asking all these questions. Yeah, but y'all heathen have to understand that we got next in the kingdom, man. The kingdom belongs to the so-called black, Hispanic, and Native American, man.
But as far as me, when I'm getting on here, I'm doing how I'm gonna do this. If
That's
I
right.
Get fired up and get what's name, man, you turn your volume down. How about you do that? Yeah.
Right.
You about to make me say something crazy. I'm about to today. We finna be like we at the streets. If that's how they gonna come.
I'm con.
That's how I've been getting down, man. So when I get fired up and I'm looking at this word, this is what this word do to me. I don't have to be on those streets like this. I'm not like the world. I don't gotta get behind four walls and all of a sudden I whisper. Like they
That's
tell
right.
me, I can't whisper.
Oh.
So got the goddamn about to make me what, boy? See, let's go. Did we finish that out?
Yeah, we finished verse 10. Yeah, con.
That's all I needed on that. Let's go to 1 John chapter 2, verse 15. Or did we already go there? I thought no. We ain't go there yet. Yeah, we did. Yes, we did. That's all right. Let's go back. Let's go to Habakkuk chapter 2. And this is gonna be my last one. One of y'all give me another law.
A law.
Another one.
Go ahead, bro. I know you got some laws on your mind.
Let me find a law real quick, con. All right.
Habakkuk chapter 2. And let's start at verse 9.
The book of Habakkuk, chapter 2 and verse 9. Woe to him that covered an evil covetousness to his house.
Destruction coming to them anyway. So you want to make a covenant and go after everything he got? Whoa, that means destruction coming to him. Go ahead.
That he may set his nest on high.
That he may set his nest on high. Yeah, you think he up there. You want everything he got because he lying to you. Oh, I got all my net. Yeah, they on weather balloons. Hey, they ain't out of space. They ain't been in no moon. All they doing is running stuff up there, running instruments to destroy things.
That's right.
That's it. Read.
That he may be delivered from the power of evil.
And he think he gonna be delivered from the power of evil. When he is evil. Y'all think that because you run after that white man that you're gonna be delivered from evil when he the one doing all the evil to you. How sleep can you be? And here we out here bringing out the truth, trying to wake y'all up. And y'all still wondering, hold on, let me get 5 more minutes. Just keep hitting the snooze button.
Right.
And we keep waking you up. Hold on, wait a minute. So you done slept. You know how long you been asleep? However old you are. Read.
Verse 10. Thou hast consulted shame to thy house by cutting off many people. It has sinned against thy soul.
And that's a lot of times we'll cut our people off. We'll cut our own people off. We done cut off many. Why you think they always looking for the loner?
That's right.
They looking for the one with the most pride on them. When they was out for Jackson 5, that's why they got Michael. When they had what's the other little group with Bobby Brown them
New Edition, right?
With the pride.
Right.
The one, hey man, forget that. The covenant, I want it all. Let's get him.
Bobby,
you know Ralph Tretford wasn't the best singer at that time. But let's get the dark nigga that wanted it all now.
Bobby Brown.
Yeah. They look for that person that they want to be on their own. They look for that individual, not the one that want to be with the nationless people. The one that get all them other niggas. Damn that.
That's right.
Then a lot of them, when they do make it, they don't go get the people that's nice. They run and go grab the ones the hood nigga that just got out of penitentiary. You come with me, and that's why they then wind up right back in jail because, boy, man, read before I get to. Let's go read.
Verse 11. For the stone shall cry out of the wall, and the beam out of the timber shall answer.
And the beam out of the timber shall answer. You cutting off many people, man, the stone gonna cry out. Trying to get your butt, stop it. That's what that brother say, get out, man. God dang it. Stop. Right. Go ahead.
Verse 12. Woe to him that buildeth the town with blood.
But you want to chase after them. You want what they call it, you want to prosper from stolen land.
Right.
You want to prosper from the blood that was shed by your brother. You want it all. Hell, all that they got ain't even theirs. Read.
And establisheth a city by iniquity.
And it was established by iniquity. So what do you think you finna go covenant? What you think you finna go get out of the world? Sin.
That's right.
This place was established with sin.
That's right.
So if you want to be part of that, you want to be famous, you want to be popular, you want to have all the lights, you want to be have all the followers, guess what? You ain't doing nothing but following yourself into nothing but sin. Read.
Verse 13. Behold, is it not of the Lord of hosts that the people shall labor in the very fire?
Is it not of the Most High God? You can do all of that stuff, but you're going to labor in that very fire. Yeah, man. Go ahead.
The people shall weary themselves for very vanity.
You're going to worry yourself for nothing. For absolutely nothing. Is that what you're going to do with your life? Is that what you're going to do right now that you done heard this truth? Is that what you're going to do? It's all for naught. And that's the last one I got, man. I told you, still 2 hours.
Hey, better than 3 hours,
Yeah.
Better than 3 hours.
Yeah, but like I said, man, I'm done with my last precept. But like what we do, man, when we finish class, we like to give y'all law, statutes, and commandments. So make sure you write them down, and hopefully I try to give y'all different ones sometimes instead of the same one, so we can kind of get through. When you look around and be like, I got all these. You can start writing them down, and you starting to get the. I don't say it's 613. That's what the so-called white men say. And until we go and look and read them and count them myself, I don't take his word for none of that.
Right.
I know it's about 600, but I'm not too sure. So I haven't counted them until I can count them, or somebody in Israel has counted them. That's when I get that number. So read what you got out.
Okay, so we're gonna read the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 17. I'm gonna read verse 14 and 15. This goes into voting, man. All right.
Yeah. You exactly. I'm glad that is, because it's that time right now.
Right.
And I want y'all to take this to the people who thinking that you got to go to the polls right now. Read that.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 17 and verse 14. When thou art come unto the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee, and shalt possess it, and shalt dwell therein, and shalt say, I will set a king over me, like as all the nations that are about me. Verse 15. Thou shalt not, Salakia, thou shalt in any wise set him king over thee, whom the Lord thy God shall choose. Let me read 15 over.
God shall choose.
Right.
Not just anybody, not especially. Man, y'all gotta quit voting for these goddamn skeletons that be running up in these. Man, y'all see what y'all getting?
That's right.
Joe Biden changes ages every 3 days.
That's right.
That mother look like a scale one day, then he smooth. What the hell wrong with him?
And then, man, like something else, man, because they were like, okay, well, Biden is better than Trump and this and that, man. They all wicked, man. All of them wicked, man. And even all of them don't have your best interest, man.
Yeah, even all the stuff that Trump did for more black than anybody else, he's still wicked as hell too.
That's right, man. That's right.
Finish up.
Verse 15 from the top. Thou shalt in any wise set him king over thee, whom the Lord thy God shall choose. One from among thy brethren shall thou set king over thee. Thou mayest not set a stranger over thee, which is not thy brother.
Which is not thy brother.
That's right.
Set no stranger over us.
That's right.
It ain't even your country.
That's right.
And then y'all be sitting up there thinking, well, he ain't over nobody. Well, he running for mayor, so he ain't gonna do nothing but what they tell him to do in the first place. Because he ain't over everybody. So quit going out there voting for these niggas and think, I'm gonna vote for him, he black. I don't care. Yeah, that's the worst thing about it, boy. That's one of the worst things. When they do vote for the black one, like that lady up in Illinois.
Right.
Tripping with them people, man, and they all black people. She firing, throwing around, she up there, boy, she thinks she, man. These people tripping, man. But we'll go and vote. What we voting in this kingdom for? We've been voting, we still ain't got nothing. That's
right.
Not a damn thing. I'm glad you brothers helped me out, man. I sure appreciate it, man. Thanks, Ezra, for coming on and reading. Don't shoot nobody tonight, man. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure you be safe on the job and everything. And I love you, brothers, man. And on that note, we're going to say shalom.
All right. Shalom, Israel. Shalom.
Love y'all too, man. Yasharala.
Yasharala.